Yes, hello everybody, this is Ray from Raysunited and I'm back. Listen, you watched my other video, you watched my other rants, and if you did watch it, you know that I'm really disappointed with some snowmen. But hey, this is not about snowmen, this is about Pi Network. Now, I'll only release videos now about Pi Network when I hear something. I'm not going to do any video about Pi Network because most of you already know. Nothing is available that you don't already know. So, and if you're new, please go read the white paper and the FAQs. That's your cup of tea. I'm not going to go through that or watch some of my videos which talk intensely in-depth about those things. But I'm not going to do any videos about any tutorials about Pi Network anymore because I've done a lot about Pi Network, over 400 videos. So yeah, anyway, this video is definitely about open mainnet, date unavailable. Now, you're going to ask me, what do I mean by that? Listen, when I come back, we're going to talk about it. Smash the like button, smash the subscriber button, become a member. Let's watch the channel grow. Let's get to 50k in no time, of course. Gain 3,000 in a few days. So, let's gain another 3,000 in the next few days, all right, if we can. When I come back, years on! Alright, I'm back. This is Ray from Raysunited. Smash the like button, smash the subscriber button, become a member. Let's watch the channel grow. Let's watch it grow. 50k is what the target is. Of course, let's do that before the end of the year if we can. Let's do this, people. Let's do this. Let your people come and watch. Let's do what we do best. Anyway, this is a Pi Network video, and it definitely entails Pi Network's open mainnet dates. But before that, let's give you some background and context. Now, what is this all about? Recently, most of us were pissed off and most of us were disgruntled and most of us decided that, you know what, even some of us being moderators, I'm not, of course, I'm just referring to it from a third person, being moderators, we decided that, you know what, some of the moderators decided they're going to just, by protests, obviously take off the M, which represents being a moderator, and in solidarity with some pioneers who were disgruntled about the fact that there was no communication from the Pi core team, right? So people were very, you know, they were grateful that the Pi moderator decided to do that. And, you know, they did that for a bit and they're back to type, obviously being moderators again. I don't know what they've heard, but they could care less about pioneers. I think what it looked like is they actually were just protecting themselves because they weren't getting any answers from you lot. Sorry, for you lot from the core team. They weren't getting any answers. And because of that, they grew frustrated, made it look like they were in solidarity with pioneers. And they have nothing to give you because they have nothing to give you. Do you get what I'm saying? All they do is quote, give you something, which they always do, nothing from their heads, and so on and so forth. So I looked at it and I'm like, this is interesting. Let me use my platform too. So I used my platform, you know, ranted, swore here and there. And I think that lit a fire under some people's asses and they realized, you know what, they need to ensure that they give the core team some hell. And the core team received hell, but they could care less again. So they still never communicated, right? And then they decided to communicate indirectly and subliminally using sort of people in Asia, pioneers in Asia, supposedly apparently buying things with Pi and so on and so forth. So they use that publicity to do as if they're communicating with us. But for what I've seen so far, it was all a ruse. They're not communicating with us. They're not communicating with us. You know what I mean? Pi Network is full of negativity at the moment. There isn't any positivity coming from Pi Network. I can't tell you. I can't speak. I don't believe this. I can't give you anything from Pi Network that's positive at the moment. Unlike ICE, which obviously is the new kid in the block, you know, trying to be aggressive with the whole thing. They've seen the mistake that the core team have done, the Pi core team, and they're being aggressive. And that's what humans need. They need aggression. They don't need passiveness. If you're passive, it doesn't work. Do you know what I mean? And that's but obviously it's called oh, there's a word for it, I've forgotten. But anyway, it's that, some sort of pragmatism. Who watched House of Cards? There's something. There's I think when Francis Underwood, is his name Underwood? Francis Underwood, Kevin Spacey's character, when he obviously in season 1 he says something about ruthless pragmatism. That's it, ruthless pragmatism. That's what we need. And Spy Network is not ruthless enough. And when I say ruthless, I mean set the tone and let everybody follow. You've got over 50 million, apparently, over 50 million engaged pioneers. And you're sitting there just wasting time just because you've earned some money from commercials, from adverts. Come on now. You can't do that. I can't speak. I don't believe this. What the hell is going on with these Pi Core team members? And obviously the founders. What's going on? Anyway, when I come back, I'm going to tell you precisely what's happening, or probably give you another context. But you know how interesting. My videos are more lively than the Pi Core team put together. Yes, I'm back. This is Ray from Rays United. Smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, become a member. Let's grow to 50k very, very fast. By the end of the year, we should hit it. And if we do hit it, hey, great things will be coming in 2024. We know that, of course. October, something big on ice. I'm not going to talk about ice. Go watch my other video about the people who don't care. You know, the snowmen who don't care. Go watch that. You'll love it. Actually, as we speak, let me just try and put it there, somewhere there. Maybe it's been here before, or probably it'll be at the end. It'll be at the end. Go to the end and you see it there in the cards. Anyway, let's do this. So let me give you some background again. So obviously, what did they say? They said it was going to be there's going to be, after our anger, what did they say, the core team? They said, well, through their proxies that and their minions, that there's going to be roadmap, because we requested for it, right? But then again, thinking about it, what roadmap? We're almost there, right? We're almost there, apparently. We're almost there. So what roadmap do we need? They're going to give us roadmap from donkey years before, you know, from since Rocky 1 or Rocky 2. They're going to give us roadmap from there, give us background till maybe recently, which is what did they do recently? Mainnet migration and all of that. Or what, Fireside Forum? That's what they're going to do. They will give us till that, which is probably going to be in version 1. It's not supposed to be in 2 versions. I believe it's supposed to be in 1 version. Give us summary of your past and give us the details of your present and future. That's what you need to do in 1 version. Compress into 1 version. What are you going to say that has to be in 2 versions, people? But yeah, that's what they said, right? So one would expect that, okay, definitely the version 1 is going to be full of crap that you already know. And then version 2 is going to be full of crap that you already know. But there will be no open mainnet date as well. So what's the point, people, of even releasing any roadmap in the first place? Who are they going to please with that? Me? I'm never going to be pleased. I'm too critical for that. Do you get what I'm saying? There's not going to be any mainnet date available, even in, oh sorry, not date, mainnet announcement, mainnet mention. They might mention it in a snippet, like, oh yeah, we don't want to do mainnet. Our minds are always on building utilities for 100 years, and then when we get there, then after our great-grandchildren are dead, then we'll get to open mainnet. After you've invested all your time, as we speak, most people have already died even being pioneers, and that's just fact. I know at least one person that's died who's on my list, and that's just the truth. Do you get what I'm saying? It's on my earning team, and that person died. God rest his soul. Waiting for some concrete announcement from the core team. Now, if you do this to people who have invested so much time and energy, and in some cases money, fiat money, into this project, and you say nothing to them, you disrespect them, you don't make them, then you get all your minions like Ivan Gunn and all those people saying, oh yeah, we don't do Mainnet, we don't do anything else, Sidra, anything apart from Pi on our platform, and yet they blab bullshit to people all the time because they're minions and they're puppets. They can't say anything. They don't have their own minds. They have this wishful thinking. Do you know what I mean? And that's a shame. So there will be, it's unavailable. Open mainnet date is unavailable. Perpetually unavailable. So I am not going to do any video about open mainnet until I hear something else. That obviously I've heard it because I went to my source, and my source told me that date, for all intents and purposes, is unavailable, and he's pissed. So he's hell-bent on leaving his role with Pi Network. He just told me. So trust me, if he leaves his role, the information will not flow from me anymore. So let's put our fingers crossed and hope that he doesn't leave, because if he does, I'll have nothing to give you other than speculation, and I don't do speculation. So there'll be nothing. So let's hope that he doesn't leave. Let's hope that the core team listen to me on this video, which they don't anyway. But let's hope, because if they do, they would have posted it and people would watch it, and they would not have put so much into this project. Over 400 videos I've done on Pi Network. Over 400 videos I've done on Pi Network. I did 5 videos and I got an interview with the ICE Network team. 5 videos I did, I got an interview with them. I've done over 400 requesting for an interview, and they've turned me down without even communicating with me directly. I've sent emails to them. Everything. Nothing. Mute. Zipped. They don't want to say anything. And people want to sit down there and say these people know what they're doing. They don't know jack shit. I'm telling you the truth. So if you want to sit down there and let Pi be an occultic society for you, and play blind and pretend you don't know what's going on, be my guest, but I'm not be that. Ruthless pragmatism is what they need to inculcate. If they don't do that, I'm sorry, the project will fail. Do you know what I'm saying? So remember, I've given you context, I've given you background, I've not just come here and blabbed. This is just the truth. If they do that, then they may have listened to my rant, because if they don't, revolt is what's going to happen. And we would destroy this Pi Network once and for all. Because there's another kid in the block who is communicating, who has a clear roadmap, who knows what they're doing. And if they know what they're doing, they might have planned it for years before bringing it up. That's why people say, oh, how could they do it so quick? Because they had a roadmap, there's a clear vision. They had a clear vision. Pi Network don't have a clear vision. That's why they keep making it up as they go along. Do you understand what I'm saying? I've listened to both sides of the argument, and I've moderated them. And I can tell you here and now, the Pi Network is on the verge of becoming shit. On the verge. I'm not saying they are. Remember, don't take my word for it. They're on the verge. But they don't have to be. They don't have to be. You understand? So the Pi core team must know that if they want to get everybody on their side, not the blind ones, not the ones that play Oblivion, the ones that are sensible enough and know that the Pi core team are not doing great, if they want to get all of them on their side, they need to start thinking. Back up, my friends. Back up, because I'm not going to sit here and watch you destroy people's lives because someone say you paid nothing. What do you mean I paid nothing? Do you know how much I've invested in this? Even my YouTube channel. Do you know what I do pay to give you all the graphics? Do you know what I pay to even get a StreamYard, to even get all those other accessories, which I'm not going to tell you about? You have no idea. You don't spend anything on Pi Network. You go to social media and yap. That's all you do. So you don't know. You don't know my anger. You don't know my frustration. Do you get what I'm saying? I've kept my mouth shut for how many months? Over 2 months now, almost 3 months, because I went, actually almost 4 months. I went on a rant in June. And this is another rant without giving them a middle finger. But I've given them a virtual middle finger anyway. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So let's do this. They're not going to give you any mainnet news because they're scared to do it. They don't want to let go of their power because it's not decentralized yet. It has to be decentralized, and if it's not, then unfortunately we'll still go in circles and circles and circles, and nothing is going to work. Anyway, smash the like button on your way out. The name is Ray. Channel is Raysunited. Word is peace, and I love you all. And take care of yourself. Share the content.